Etavard, come up. I chatted you, Mr. Tyser. Chat me what you got real quick. Good morning, Ms. Etavard.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Actually, probable cause has already been found in your case. So, I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's nothing that you can do in this life that would justify getting into a car without having both of those documents.
Yes, sir.
You will go to jail.
Welcome back to another jaw-dropping courtroom breakdown. Today, we've got a case straight out of Texas that starts off with a suspended license, but quickly spirals into something far more serious. Within minutes, this defendant goes from pleading about bond conditions to facing fresh drug charges and losing his freedom on the spot. And just when you think it can't get any more dramatic, another case enters the courtroom with shocking twists of its own. Stick around, because this hearing has warnings, revocations, and rulings that will leave you questioning. Is justice too harsh, or is the judge simply protecting the law? Let's get into
If you
it.
do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, man?
Not right now.
Okay, I can have you fill out an application. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I don't know. We don't just give out lawyers like it's
Right.
candy. So you have to qualify. We'll have you fill out an application. I need to know everything about you, how much money you make, what kind of cars you have, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, and then we'll take a look. Deputy Miranda's going to give you an application. I'll have you sign a receipt with Ramona. And then I need you to sign this affidavit promising us you're not going to drive.
Judge, you want to call the violation form?
Please. No driving without both. Yeah. Bring it.
Diaz on page 5. Kevin Diaz.
Oh. You are on her case and you've now picked up a new case. You now stand charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yeah, just one moment. Your Honor, on April 30, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officer observed a vehicle fail to signal and turn into a private driveway and initiated a traffic stop. Upon approaching the vehicle, the defendant, who was sitting in the passenger seat, could not roll down the window, and the defendant and the driver were detained for officer safety due to this issue. When the vehicle door was opened, the law enforcement officer observed the strong odor of marijuana and carried out a probable cause search. Law enforcement officer located marijuana on the front passenger floorboard in a pocket satchel where the defendant was sitting. The defendant admitted to the marijuana being his. Law enforcement officer also found a large amount of small baggies of marijuana, a small scale in the driver door pocket, and a vacuum seal bag in the back seat with marijuana shake in it. The total weight of the marijuana found was 4.91 grams.
Mr. Diaz, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case, and I am now revoking your bond on the first case. I told you not to pick up any new case. You've now picked up a new case. It goes with you.
Can I speak?
Now this is where things really explode, The judge had already warned this defendant, don't pick up any new charges while you're out on bond. That's one of the most basic conditions in criminal law. But here we are, marijuana, baggies, and even scales discovered right where the defendant was sitting. That's not just possession. It's the kind of evidence prosecutors love to argue points to distribution. And when the judge revokes bond, it's not out of surprise. It's out of absolute frustration. Viewers, ask yourself this. If you were already fighting one charge, would you risk it all by hanging around drugs again? Or is this a case of bad choices mixed with bad luck? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one is up for debate.
Don't pick up new cases.
Which one was this last time?
That's page 5. Bottom of page 5. Oh, you don't have DS. He has a on bond for theft. So on that theft, 5,001. Please. Yeah.
Judge, next, are you ready?
Yep.
Hunter, page 8.
No, he's testing. Or we'll talk with him later.
Okay, Jackson, page 8.
Miss Jackson, come up.
Okay.
Yep. Is it Taishika Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or $4,000. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. With the right to remain present if you cannot afford one.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. On March 26, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a disturbance call. The officer met with the complaining witness who stated that the defendant is from roommate. The complaining witness stated that they got into an argument over a broom and the defendant struck her on the head with the broom, causing pain. The officer observed a raised bump on the complaining witness's head that was starting to become discolored.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this complaining witness. You're also ordered not to be in possession of weapons. If you violate this order, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
There is.
Oh, is that Israel?
Thank you.
There's a protective order that has been issued in this case. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate the protective order, they can file additional charges against you, a violation of a protective order, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. Do you understand? It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. So don't violate the protective order.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. Would you like, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No.
Okay. I can appoint you a lawyer to, or I can have you fill out an application. Let me see if you filled one out first. Hold on. I have an application on file already. I have one on file. So what I can do is I can appoint you a lawyer today. We're going to create bond conditions for you. Do not leave until you sign those bond conditions. Otherwise, I'll issue a warrant. The bond conditions, no contact, no weapons.
Okay.
All right. For now, I'll have you go to Ramona, sign a reset, and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box.
Okay.
Please.
You're gonna leave it, so this is not the new one of this.
Ma'am. If you can go ahead, reach out to the MAC and it states bond conditions. Can you file no contact with them?
Yes, Sean. Going goes down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Deputy Miranda,
Joseph Jones on page 9.
did Matthew Leonard check in? Do you mind, Leonard? Can you tell me if he checked in? I'm seeing if he checked in, Mr. Tyson. He has not checked in. So chat me your cell phone. If he should come, then I'll reach out to you. That way you don't have to sit here and wait for nothing.
Okay, I appreciate it, Your Honor. I haven't heard from him either.
So just chat me your phone number and then I'll get a hold of you later. Okay?
Okay, I just sent it. Thanks, Your Honor.
This is Mr. Jones.
Yes, Judge.
Is Joseph Jones?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Jones, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 6, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers took a vehicle with expired registration and initiated a traffic stop. Upon contact with the defendant, law enforcement officer observed strongly with marijuana. The defendant informed the officer there was a gun in the passenger compartment. A probable cause search revealed the gun to be unholstered in the passenger compartment within arm's reach, and a clear plastic bag containing marijuana in the center console.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond. The only thing is, Eric, can you look to see if he has a license, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Said it, yeah.
You have the ability to hire a lawyer.
Yeah, but I didn't,
Now, I don't want to talk about the case.
okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Whatever you say, they're going to sit there and type and use it against you. So just don't.
All right.
You'll have the ability to fight the case. Now's not the time. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No,
I can have you fill out an application. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I need to know everything about you. What kind of job, what kind of car, how much money in the bank you have, stocks, bonds. You know, everything about you, and I'll take a look to see if you qualify. Deputy Miranda will give you an application. I'll have you sign a receipt with Ramona, and then we'll have you take a signature box.
He has a valid license. Great.
In your
So let's break it down. Across today's hearings, we saw multiple defendants facing very different charges, from suspended licenses to family assault to unlawful weapons possession. Yet one common thread tied it all together: the judge's firm stance on accountability. Whether it was revoking bond for new drug charges, issuing strict no-contact orders in a domestic dispute, or reminding defendants to exercise their right to remain silent, the court made it clear that small mistakes can snowball into life-changing consequences. These cases serve as a stark reminder that the courtroom isn't just about punishment. It's about prevention, protection, and making sure defendants take their responsibilities seriously. If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with a friend who loves courtroom drama, and don't forget to subscribe for more real cases, real rulings, and real consequences.